Hello, everybody. My name is LaPrecious, and welcome to my channel. Let's talk with LaPrecious. So today I'm going to do a review on the Hoodoo Terror book as well as card deck by Tayana Lee McKellar. To those of you that are very interested in tarot cards and tarot reading, or in African religions or African spiritualism or anything, I'm sure many of you have probably either seen or heard about this tarot book and deck. So, pretty much what this book and deck are about is the culture of hoodoo. Hoodoo is pretty much a religion or belief system that was based in Southeast United States by the African slaves. And it's a combination of herbs, it's a combination of tarot card reading. It's a combination of different cooking styles, languages, and dialects. So, hoodoo is not just a belief system, but it's also a culture. And as you can see here, bone reading is a popular thing that's done within hoodoo, as well as tarot readings. And the thing that I love about the book, and as you guys can see, it's like a case. So, when you open it up on the side, this is how it's going to come out, and it's going to be a book. So this is pretty much the book that it comes with, and these are pretty much some of the decks that you'll see along the back. And the book gives a lot of good insight on the pictures, the cards, their meanings, and even how to do different tarot spreads. Because in the beginning, you'll see a tarot spread called the right doc, and that's how you figure out should you trust the information that you're getting from a root worker. And another spread that's seen here is a relationship spread, or see about your folks, which is an ancestor spread. And I really love how the artwork is within the cards that you can see on the front as well as the back, because I feel like it's a really good depiction of Southeastern Black American culture. Because I'm going to show a piece of the deck. This is a 78 card deck. So here, and by looking at this, I could tell right off the bat this is about making decisions, because this looks like a person, and it really reminds me of a person in Africa that's about to cross over the water, cross over a lake or river to get to another destination. And this is called Two of Sticks. And I know the Two of Swords deck and the other tarot deck is pretty much about decision making. So that's what this one is about, decision making. And then some other decks that I liked here was the pistol and the Bible picture, which was funny. I could tell right off the bat that means I've had enough. Don't say nothing else to me. I got my Bible and my pistol just in case I need to use one or two or both of them. And then I also liked how they had a spiritual bathroom, which is this one called the Seven of Baskets. As you can see, it's a woman pretty much inside of a spiritual bath, and her head is in the clouds, and she's pretty much thinking about something. And she put different herbs in the bathtub, which is what you see here in the water, as a way of clearing the air and clearing her mind of what she's thinking about. So I thought that one was pretty good. I'm trying to find the other picture that I saw in here as well. The Six of Coins is a good one, where you see somebody rubbing money and along as well as a four-leaf clover. Let's see, it's not in this one. The big queen one is really pretty. The big mama card, I really like that one. And let's see the garden one. I could tell right off the bat this one represents a harvest because you know when you're watering seeds and watching your plants grow, that represents that whatever you've been working on, whether it be school or relationship or personal goals, you've planted the seed and watered the harvest, and now it's time to reap the harvest or to reap the benefits of the seeds you sow. And that's also biblical. And another thing I want to add about hoodoo is that hoodoo does have roots in the Bible because in the book that comes with the deck, there are Bible verses along with different tarot cards. Okay, so here's a book, and I'm going to read like 2 pages because I don't want to give you guys too much information before you go out and buy the book yourself. So I'm going to read the garden card. I'm trying to find it, that's why I'm taking so long. Okay, so the garden one. This card, as it says here, represents the world, which is in the Rider Tarot deck, which is what I use in the tarot reading review. So the Bible verse that comes on it says, "The Lord will guide you always. He will satisfy your needs in the sun-scorched land and will strengthen your frame. You will be like a well-watered garden, like a spring whose waters never fail." So you see how the Bible verse ties in with the card. And it says the image a woman is happily watering her garden, and it'll give you some historical background about the cars as well, but I'm not going to read all that, so I'm going to just jump down to the meaning. It says when the garden appears in a reading, it's letting you know that you've successfully taken care of business and it's time to reap all the goodness that you sown. Count your blessings. So that goes along with what I was saying before. And the second one that I'm going to read is going to be the Big Mama card. And here's the Big Mama page. So Big Mama represents the sun, and the sun is usually the card of success. The Bible verse says, "I am reminded of your sincere faith, of faith that dwelt first in your grandmother Lois and your mother Eunice, and now I am sure dwells in you as well." 2 Timothy 1:5. The image is Big Mama holding a plate of homemade cornbread with the sun shining brightly behind her. She wears a skeleton key as a necklace to symbolize her all encompassing wisdom. Like I said, these cards have a cultural context and a cultural connection to African American culture because we all know Big Mama means like the grandma or the great grandma of the family who was the matriarch that kept everything together and that pretty much taught the family its life lessons. And to jump down to the meaning of the card, it says when you receive Big Mama in a reading, you better believe that no matter how dark it is now, the light is coming and everything is going to be all right. And it also says Big Mama may also be speaking about being willing and able to share your glory, your light, and your power with others. This is not the time to lay low. this is your time to shine. Another thing I want to say is that when you do tarot readings, it's best to flip the cards like this, like I did in my other reading video, because when you always do them right side up, it's going to be positive all the way through. And yes, we all want positive outcomes, but in order for us to get an understanding sometimes in readings, they're going to have to be up and down, because the up, when they're upwards, they can either have a negative or a positive meaning. And when they're downwards, they can have generally a negative meaning and sometimes a positive meaning. So if you want a regular reading or a sensible reading, or a reading that's going to give you some concise information, that would be the way to shuffle your cards. I'm not sure how other people shuffle their cards, but I know when I do readings and read them in their accuracy, that's how I do them. So pretty much here is how the book looks, as well as the cards, and the cards will come in a little holder like this. And I bought this from Amazon. Y'all, I was so happy to get this deck and this book. I was anxious. I was calling them on the phone to see if it had shipped yet and when it was coming in. And I was, looking outside the window like a sad puppy looking for its owner, because I was just, so anxious and I wanted to get it. But I know that due to COVID-19, a lot of shippings have been delayed. So I was happy to get the book when they said I was going to get it. And the book did cost $41 on Amazon. I mean, $41 on Barnes and Noble's website. Now, Amazon, for whatever reason, is scarce and you do have to buy it from a buyer. Now, I've heard that you can buy it off of Amazon, which I did. If you buy it on Amazon, it'll be a little sketchy because, like I said, for whatever reason now, sellers are selling it to the Amazon themselves. And I know you could get it from other online retailers as well. And I remember one time Walmart had the book and the deck on their website, and now it's gone. So I don't know if she pulled it from certain retailers online and only allowed certain retailers to sell it, or based on how it's been selling or how successful it's been in sales and revenue, where they decided to keep selling it or not. So I hope you all like this video. Don't forget to like, leave a comment in the comment section, and have a good day.